is the moment we've all been waiting for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Rams fans, let's get ready to rumble!
Rams fans, let's get ready to rumble! Ramulators, mount up! Here we go, baby. We have another episode for the Super Bowl champion Los Angeles Rams fans. I appreciate everyone that's able to come in. It was an unannounced live today, and I said, you know what? I'm not going to the Rams' second house, Disneyland today. Let me come in and speak to my guys. So I want to just come in and see what's going on. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and let's get right into it. I got a pretty good show going on, so let's go. Granger 12 says, the RAMILIA Sports Report and Ram fans all over the world, Super Bowl champions, LVI. Thank you, Granger 12. Hola, Vato, what's happening? What's new with you, RAMILIA and Vatos Locos? Whose house? Rams house. Yes. Jonathan Vasquez. I think Rudy fell asleep. No, I had some quick things to take care of, but I'm here, brother. Thank you for so much. I appreciate it. Grinder Trout says, yeah, he pushes himself. We got a storm here in the rain and thunder. Got Sammy Hagar. Let's see. Grinder Trout says, there he is. Who's casa? Rams casa. Jonathan Vasquez, oh my God, Rudy has risen. Rams Nation, he says, what's up, my dude? What's up, brother? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. As always, great to have you in here. Granzer Nation, Granzer 12. That reminds me of that movie I want to see. I have it set up. I think it's for Thursday. That movie, Nope. I can't wait. Granzer 12 says, teardrop or raindrops. AMS. Bring on Quinn. Bring on the great Quinn, the mighty Quinn. Grander 12 says, LOI, I didn't get it before the blank report. Did you think I was you're funny. J Money, what's up, brother? It says Rams. That's right, baby. That's right. So let's get into it. So the Bleacher Report, I said on my channel that they were reporting that there's going to be a bunch of rumors. Most of us don't agree with them because the second and third round pick is a lot. But the mighty Quinn may be returning. They want a second or third round was one of the supposed trade scenarios. Or Van Jefferson, and even on the video I was like, nope. Because although Quinn would help us, remember this also, he's an older guy, but he plays well with Donald. I mean, again, you don't have to be the best of and greatest of all time on the outside when you have Leonard Floyd, Gaines, Ashawn Robinson, and the man, the myth, the legend, Aaron Donald raising havoc. You just have to pin your ears back, be aggressive, and be quick on your feet. And we have the guys to do it by community, the Hollands and the Lewises and all that. But we'll get into that in a few minutes. But Mighty Quinn had 19 and a half sacks. I believe it was last year, or 18 and a half sacks. So he still got it. And so some can argue that he's got more in the tank than Von Miller. Not saying he's as good as Von Miller, but we don't really need an all-world player on the other side of Leonard Floyd with the defensive line that we got. But we'll see. I just thought I would bring it to you because those are the rumblings. And, that way, if anything comes across the board, you guys go, oh, shoot, really? We'll see what happens with that. But to me, it's a little rich. If the Bears are willing to pay most of his salary because he makes a lot of money, I think it's 16 point something I said in the video, they would have to eat most of that. But the $7.5 million that we have, to me, is earmarked for OBJ and maybe for a veteran running back if Kyren Williams isn't ready for game one, which I think he will be. But having three running backs, one Cam Akers, who's I think is going to break out this year, because he's pushing himself. He feels bad that he wasn't the player he was last year. He did help us win, but he wasn't the player. And then two, we don't want to put a lot of load on him because he is not nursing his injuries, but we don't want to, it's just a year after, we don't want to put a lot on him. And then Gerald Henderson, I mean, if you, God bless him, when he's out there, he's a great weapon. But I mean, if he trips over his shadow, he's hurt. He's nursing some soft tissue injuries right now. We'll see what happens. Granger 12 says, I'm pushing you, my man, and I'm going to two. No, you're good. You're good. Wild, you're always great, Granger 12. Wild Samurai, what's up, brother? It's a no from me, he says. Yeah, it's Rich. J Money says, that's too much for Quinn. Just wait till they release him. That's what I was thinking too. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't really looked into if they can release him, but if they want to cut his money, maybe that's a way. I'm not sure because he's been a veteran for a long time. They have more rights than younger players, so I'm not sure if it'd be worth it for them to cut him because they might have dead money. I'm not sure about that. J Money says, yeah, that's too much. Yeah, I already got that. That's too rich for Quinn. Just wait till they release him. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. We'll see about that. Rams Nation says, we got the best of the best pass rusher. That's right. Willie Bowen, my guy. What's up, Ramulators? He says, thank you, Willie Bowen, for coming in, my guy. Classy guy. One of the great OG Ram fans, knows all about the old school Ram fans and new school. Arthur, what's up, brothers? What's up, Rudy? What's up, man? Good. Good. How's everything going? He says, everything's going great, man. Thank you for coming in. Willie Bowen says, LA Rams will rule the NFC West. That's right, at least for the next few years until we have to retool when Stafford and Donald hang it up. And I don't want to push that on us now. We've got a few years still, but I'm very interested to see Les Snead and the guys rebuild this team. But I'm not looking forward to that. We can wait for that. Jared Ramirez says, wow, I have no idea why it was taking a little long to reveal the rings. I know, man. I was thinking the same thing. I almost forgot about, oh, yeah, that's right. They haven't shown the rings. That is crazy. Okay, so let's get into a little bit what I was talking about real quick about our edge rushers. Let's just get right to it real quick, and then we can go on to a more chat. So our edge rushing room. Okay, good. I'm going to make sure that it's showing. Okay, so according to LAFB, the Rams brave new edge rush, the new world of pass rushers, right? Okay, so nice teeth. Okay, so hold on. We know Von Miller's not there. Hold on. Okay, so here we go. One thing that really stands out when you look at the Rams edge rushers headed into the 2022 season, they say they are all built the same. 6'5" Leonard Floyd, 240, 33.13 arm length. Justin Hollins, that's one of the young guys who was showing out till he had a pectoral injury, and then Von Miller came in and took his place. 6'5", 248, 33.5 arms length. Terrell Lewis, 6'5", 262, 33.88 arm length. And then Chris Garrett, one guy that I forgot on the video to mention, but he is a guy that can show out. He can be a really great player for us. And I mean, because with Aaron Donald and the guys, and he can show out. He's got all the athletic ability in the world, and he's already on our roster. Some of these guys just have to stay healthy. But again, 6'4", 242, 33.1 arm length. And not only do they look the same, they say they are all equal athletic. That's what's great about us. That's why we can run down mobile quarterbacks. Just ask Murray and Russell Wilson, which is the key to what the Rams need them to do. So that's right. We get guys that will fit our system. The Rams need guys. The Rams need these guys not just rushing the passer, but they have to be able to drop into coverage and help defend. That's exactly right. And then they're talking about the depth in the edge rusher. Okay, thank you very much. Let's see. I was looking for my guy Daniel Hardy. The Rams drafted another small school defensive end in the 7th round, and I said that he's like a poor man's Nick Bosa. I'm jumping the gun on that, but I'm just giving you that he has a high motor. He gets after the quarterback. That's what I meant. I know I was jumping the gun because Nick Bosa is one of the best edge rushers in football, period. But I'm just giving you an idea of a poor man's version of that, meaning he could just be a pass rushing specialist. And he's a young guy, a very powerful, compact guy. He is 6'3". 33.5 arm length. He didn't have the same crazy protection that Garrett saw in college, but Harley only played one season on the outside and was an inside linebacker for much of the time at Montana State. But in that season, he posted 16.5 sacks in 15 games, as well as 24 tackles for loss. He won't likely see much playing time, but will be a player to watch in training camp and preseason, and I agree. So we'll see what happens. At his pro day, Hardy posted a 6.71 3-cone and 40-inch vertical leap. Those would have put him first and second among outside linebackers, respectively, at the combine. And then back to Chris Garrett. Chris Garrett if Chris Garrett lives up to his potential, he could be one of the best stories in the NFL. His college resume reads as follows: set the division's record for career forced fumbles with 15. He ranks third in his division history with 1.30 sacks per game. He ranks 13 in the division's history, second in NSIC history with 36.5 sacks, and ranks 14th in division football career history with 1.73 tackles for loss per game. So then let's see, there was another stat that I wanted to get into. So with freak ability and mind-boggling numbers, Garrett dominated the ragtag group of actual student athletes, most of whom will have cubicles and desks, not shoulder pads and blocking. So he wasn't in the greatest, division, but he's got very high expectations and, a very high skill level, what I should say. So, we'll see with him. I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen. We might have the guys already in camp that we need. Of course, if they're not working out, Les Snead can always make a few moves, right? So we'll see what happens on that. And then here's my guy. If I'm very high on Daniel Hardy. Let me get back in the chat here so some catch up. Here we go. There we go. Arthur says, same here, bro. I'm doing good. Good. J Money says, would rather have the money for OBJ, but if they could pick up Quinn for cheap, then I'm with it. Yeah, me too. And also OBJ, we might be able to still get them both. We'll see. We will see. Because we want to get that chip. We want to be all in like we were the year before. Arthur says, Ramulators. Yes. Rams Nation says the NFC West got soft, aka Cards and CX 49ers. We got even better. That's exactly right. Lone Fox 15 Rudy says, what's up, brother? Thank you for coming in. Grand Trump, sometimes you go too far, Rudy. Just kidding. Hey, well, I'm excited about this young kid, man. I just say that because Nick Bosa goes after the quarterback and he's a beast. But if we have a poor man's version of him, I'm not saying he's Nick Bosa, but I'm saying that he has the same type of attitude. Just like Higbee to me is a poor man's in my opinion, the way he catches the ball and he gets after it and is very, he doesn't really go out of bounds. He tries to run people over, and very fun character. Poor man's George Kittle. But that's what I mean. That they could be ball up. Ram Nation says, "What's up, Arthur?" Yes, Arthur. Rams, baby. Yes. Yeah, Arthur says, "Yo, what's up, Rams Nation? How's everything going?" Great. Glad you guys are talking to chat. Rams House, how's it going, Ramilia? Having a good one so far. Good, brother. Thank you for coming in. Great. Yeah, everything's going good. Thank you for coming in. Rams House is at the 555 for subscribers. Nice. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. I would never thought that I would even have a channel. Last year was my first year having a Rams channel. I never even thought about having one. It's nice to have this platform to talk to my guys, you guys. Are what make this channel, and it's been a great journey, and I like to think that maybe my channel being in the first year of our Super Bowl was maybe good luck. But thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Rams Nation says, "Good, my guy, and you." I'm going good, bro. Thank you so much. Jay Money says, "What's up, Rams House? I'm subscribed to your channel. That's awesome, guys." Arthur says, "Same here, bro. Nation. I'm doing good. That's awesome. See, I'm glad all my guys get together. I get along." Jay Money says, no, we don't want injury-prone Nick Bosa. He's Daniel Hardy. That's exactly right, man. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Ram Nation says the Steelers will, Arthur, your team will win your division. That's right. I believe that too. Let me just share a little thing about my guy. I know I'm kind of high on Daniel Hardy, but he's a young kid. He's learning from the best. You got Aaron Donald there, and oops, hold on, sorry, hold on. Let me just give you a little taste of my guy here.
I think he can be one of the most explosive defensive ends in the country in FCS, and that's the expectation for him. Finally found my real position. I think things are going great, and I'm very optimistic for how the season's going to go. They really can't see me, I make it look easy when they kind of chop 'em, I leave undefeated. Shout out to my followers, we don't move Hollywood, that's why I put my friends all on my pages. I carry my own, I go like I don't need it, disturbing the pieces, they don't think we need it. I feel like it's time to put down the pieces. 3rd and 11, 2 receivers to each side. Here comes some heat, and he's going to be brought down. He is sacked. Daniel Hardy comes in and drops it for a loss. I don't work for free, better come up with some options. If you ain't got it, that's cool, then go grab it. Just call when you got it, just know. Oladokin's in trouble, it's Hardy!
So there's my guy. Hopefully you guys saw that okay. I'm very high on him because, when we have a 7th round pick I believe he's a late round pick, in Greg Gaines, and he's paid dividends. I trust our guys the way that we draft players, and I really trust our front office, and he can only get better. But man, if you just have to pin your ears back and you got Leonard Floyd the other side, and we have that defensive line, I mean, why couldn't you be set up for success? And that's what I'm talking about. We may have the guys already by committee that can just get after the quarterback. And then you have Bobby Wagner in the middle. And even though he's not prime back, Bobby Wagner, he's one of the top linebackers in the NFL and the NFC, period. And he's going to pay dividends. And we can use him like a junior sale, rush up the middle, running, do stunts with Don. Oh, my goodness. We could be possibly a better team than last year. So I'm just so stoked about this team. I'm just it's just amazing what we have for this is a golden era of Rams football, modern football right now. I'm just going to tell it to you right now. We have the owner, we have the GM, we have the guy, the head coach that brings everything together, that brings the culture. He brings in guys that know how to coach too. He's not an arrogant a-hole. He falls on the sword even when it's not his fault. I remember all the times when Jared Goff would make a mistake and he says, "I didn't get guys in the right position. It's my fault." That's the difference between him and Kyle Shanahan. Kyle Shanahan is another great offensive guru, but he does not take the blame. He kind of leaves everybody under the bus. And so, this is why this is on a golden era for us. And even if we don't win this year, there's no reason why we can't, because we're one of the best teams for sure. And even if I wasn't a Ram fan, I would still respect these Rams because look what they got. All the way down from the head coach to the owner to everything, the GM, frontline players on both sides of the ball. We can win the next year, So we'll see. You will see what goes on. Injuries can kill everybody, but this can be a golden era of Rams football in the modern era. And it so far has been. It's amazing. Amazing. Rams House says, Von Miller was just practicing at my school here in Colorado Springs. Awesome. It was awesome. I couldn't meet him, but it's on my, on my to-do list. That's awesome, man. Awesome. Rams House says, also, I really like Chris Garrett. Yes, Chris Garrett, if he balls out, man, we have the guys maybe already in the stables already, ready to go. Ready to go. What's up, brother? Ready to go. Hey, what's up, Ramilia? Good evening, brother. What's up, brother? What's up, man? Thank you for coming in, brother. I appreciate it. Appreciate it so much, man. Rams House, what's up? J Money, yes. Ram Nation says, where are the goofy ass 49er fans and Packer fans? They talk about the same thing. Yeah. God bless them. I told them to come in here. It's okay, just keep it about football. There's nothing wrong with going against each other's team, just no personal attacks. That's why it's fun, you guys suck. Oh, this and that, well, we'll see. We'll play you guys, just no personal attacks. Just go about the team. That's all. But yeah, they're funny. They always talk about the 5 rings when you get them to a certain point. AMS says, are the Rams going to the White House like other Super Bowl champions? I believe that is, but with the stuff going on and, God bless the Ukrainians, there's a lot on the table right now. And maybe, and I just hate how that it's everything's so politicized. I hate that, on both sides, just do what's best for the American people. There's a lot of people that are hurting right now. Who gives a damn about if you're Republican or Democrat or independent or what? Do what's right. And that's all I'm going to go into politics about. But just do what's right. There's a lot of people hurting. They need help. Forget that you're a Republican or Democrat or independent. Take care of the American people. That's what I hate when it gets everything so politicized, from, they're wearing a mask, you're weak, just let people live their life. As long as they're not bothering you, leave them alone. That's the way but anyway, I believe they will. Jay Money says, keep up the good work on your channel at Rams House. Yes, man. Rams House is amazing, a content creator. This is also a great time for Rams content creators. We got so many great ones. Rams House, Rams TV on IG. Those are my Rams brothers. Pale Time, on and on. Rams super fan, on and on and on. Great. This is like a golden era of Rams football, Rams content creators, and it's just going to get bigger. So, I've had some emails about people maybe wanting to sponsor my channel. I haven't gotten back to them. I should have already, but I'm just not sure about that. I have to look into it, and I will get back to them. I'd like to be able to do things the way I want it, but we'll see. I've heard some good things and bad things. We'll see. I'll let you guys abreast of let you guys know everything that's going on. AMS says, are there? Yeah, you already got that. Good. Yeah, I think they will go to the White House. J Money says, keep up the good work on your channel, Rest. All right, that's right. Ready to go says McVay owns Shanna can't. This Niner fan trying to be a troll, but his team isn't even that good at it. Well, rivalries are something else. I went back and I was looking at the Rams and 49ers history. And from like 1970 to 1960 to 1979, the Rams had beat the Niners something like 18 out of 22 times or something like that, whatever the number is like that. And then they beat us, in the when we left to St. Louis and when the Rich Brooks years, and they kept beating us over and over again. And then we beat them 3 out of 4 times with McVay. We would have beat them 4 straight times, but we set all of our starters. And so we beat them 3 out of the fourth 4 times. And then they beat us 6 in a row. Then we got them the championship game. And then they go roll over and lose to Colt McCoy and the Arizona Cardinals. And they give us a hard time. It's just, go figure. Right? That's why it makes the NFL so fun, because it's not guaranteed. But yeah, it's amazing, but we got the big one, so we'll take that. Yeah, we're 1-0 in championship games. McVay's 1-0 in championship games versus Shanahan, and we'll take that. I'll take that instead of the 6 losses. I hate to lose the Niners always, but as long as we got the big one, I'll take it. Ram Station, what's up, brother? Says, don't Niner fans really think they will be better than us for a lifetime? We have Kroenke who will always spend the money and while needed, and will always have a top roster. And that's the thing about the Niners. They have a great history, but that's what it is. It's history. They have not been able to win the big one since 1994 season, right? Technically, it's the 95 year, but it's 94 season because the Super Bowl was played after January. But since free agency has been booming, full gore, the 49ers have not found a way to win the Super Bowl. We've won 2. We've gone to 4. So, that's a franchise that, to me, the Niners with their 5 rings, you can't but they can't win one no more. So that's not the same franchise anymore. As a matter of fact, they're in Santa Clara now. They're not even in Candlestick. And the owner, their best owner, um, um, Eddie DeBarlo Jr., allegedly got in trouble and he lost his team and he's banned from ever owning a franchise again in his life. So, God bless them. You can't take away those 5 Super Bowls, but they really need to humble themselves because they have not won anything since 1994. They've been close, but we're the only team in the NFC West that's won 2 Super Bowls in the FUBOR free agency era, because you already know how it goes. Since 2018, we've lost so many players. We had Sammy Watkins for like freaking 4 or 5 games. Couldn't keep him, We have to figure out a way to win. So that Niner team that they talk about, the 5 Super Bowls, is not the same Niner team. Now we have our golden era. This is our turn here now. So they've given us a hassle in the regular season, but you don't win Super Bowls in the regular season. You get positioned for the playoffs. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We're not being arrogant. I'm not being arrogant. I'm speaking facts. And so yes, there was a stat that McVay can lose 17 straight games and he'd still have a winning record, better than Shanahan's. So there you go. Even with those 6 losses, ready to go. This is Rams House. I discovered your channel recently. Good job creating Rams content. That's exactly right. Rams House is awesome. Fable JVC, what's up, brother? He says, what's up, Rudy? Hey, what's up, man? Thank you for coming in, brother. Appreciate it. Jay Money says that Ram Station holds the truth. Yes. Ready to go. So the Niner fan is just insecure. His team hasn't won jack squat this year, decade, century, or millennium. Ram Nation says no team, just team related. Yes. Grinder 12 says late night horchata and Ram Sock with Rudy. Yes. Ram Station says we will have a top roster for our lifetime Ram fans. Yes, God bless these guys, man. Ready to go. Says Niners haven't won anything. Cheer for 40 years. Jay Money says, but they still butthurt they still butthurt they lost. They live in the 40 whiners. That's awesome. Rams Nation said that there is cool 49ers and irrelevant 49er fans. They chill and fun in games. Yeah, like my guy Fable JVC, he's a Niner fan and he's a good guy. So props to this brother. We have fun. Like I go on different Niners channels and I have fun with them, but these are our teams. We love our teams, but my guy Fable JVC is a good guy. He's a big Niner fan, and props to him coming in. Rams House says, Ram Nation, that was a great comment too. Rams House says, this is a golden era. I remember 3 years ago, all there was Rams Talk on YouTube. Yeah. This is amazing what we have here. Ready to go says, you're doing something good when Quest for Six Sister is in the chat trying to be. That's a good one. But yeah, no, Fable JVC is a good guy. He says, laughing emoji, crying emoji. Fable JVC is the top of the totem pole. Jay Money says, you don't know shit for 40 cry. You guys are too much. It's the same franchise and your logic of the county St. Louis as the same as the LA Ram fans. You can't argue with that, bro. Now, wait a minute, Fable JVC. I gotta see. That's the thing that not just Niner fans, but other NFL teams need to understand. A couple of things, and God bless our brothers and sisters in Cleveland and in St. Louis. But that 99 Super Bowl team, they won the Super Bowl with 4 OG LA Ram fans on the squad, and they were all starters. Isaac Bruce was drafted by the Los Angeles Rams. And they won the Super Bowl in LA Ram throwback uniforms. And so LA helped win that Super Bowl. LA players that were drafted by the Los Angeles Rams and some of them played in Los Angeles. Same thing with this Super Bowl. This is why these Super Bowls are amazing. The St. Louis Ram players, I might be missing one, Donald and Hecker, were drafted and played in St. Louis, and they helped win the Super Bowl. And Donald made the game, just like Isaac Bruce, the OG LA Ram fan, made the game-winning catch. Donald made the game-winning tackle in both the NFC Championship game and our sack and the Super Bowl. So St. Louis and LA are like this. because they helped each other win the Super Bowl. No other team can say that. So coming from 49er fans and other fans, just to let you guys know, Santa Clara hasn't won anything. So if you guys were to win, then you can say, oh, even though it's only 40 miles away, both franchises had something to do with both Super Bowls. And I just pointed out the amazing stat right there that no one ever likes to look at, but it is what it is. Both Super Bowls, LA, St. Louis had LA players on that team, and the game-winning catch was made by a drafted LA Ram player, Isaac Bruce. In the LA Super Bowl, they had Hecker, I might be missing another guy, and Donald made the game-saving sacks in both games, and he was drafted by the St. Louis Rams. So both Super Bowls are intertwined. But still, it's the franchise, but still, it even means more because you had both teams working together, and they won the Super Bowl in the white and yellow throwback uniforms. The LA team won with the remodeled version. Rams Nation says, wait, the 49ers blew the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl. I remember that. But yeah, let's see. Fable JVC, we still top the photo in the NFC West. No, unless you turn it upside down or put it in the middle of Fable JVC. Only 3 winning seasons in the Kyle Shanahan, 2 winning seasons in the Kyle Shanahan era. No, 3 now. 3 winning seasons, right? Let's see. They won in 2019. They got to the Super Bowl. Last year they went to the NFC Championship game. No, only 2 winning seasons in 5 years. So I don't think that there's a totem pole for that. But yeah, Fable JVC says the Rams team that won in St. Louis is not the same team. It's not the same team, but I pointed it out. I know you did. You already put that post before I said it. Fable JVC says right on, Rudy. You're a good dude too, fam. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. But yeah, it's all good because it's good to go back and forth. That's what makes this fun. If we don't go back and forth, because I know if we beat the 49ers 6 times, we'd be on you guys too. But that's what makes it fun. Friendly reminder, Grandeur 12. To all the wonderful viewers, please hit the like and subscribe button. Helps the algorithm for the RAMILIA Sports Report. Much appreciated. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I always forget that. Thank you, Grandeur 12. You're amazing, brother. And I appreciate it. This is awesome. Robert, what's up, brother? Robert Newell. Horns up, brother. He says, Ramley, looking forward to BW45 flying around. Yes, Bobby Swags at SoulFly. Thank you, brother Rudy, for all your hard work. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for coming in, man. AMS says you should have a show ranking the top 10 playoff and Super Bowl moments. That's a good idea. Ready to go says RAMILIA, damn good facts. There you go, brother. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. AMS says both Rams Super Bowl wins came down to the 1 year. Isn't that amazing? The greatest show on turf, Rams, as great as we were, the damn Titans were a pain in the ass. We had to stop them at the 1 so they wouldn't tie it. I wish we could have just do it easy and blow them out, but it makes it more exciting as long as we get the W. That's all that counts. Ram Nation, the Cards on the 49ers. That's funny. Isn't that amazing that they give us such a hard time, but the Cardinals can beat them, but the Seahawks are the ones that really get to them. They were so glad when Russell Wilson left, and then they said, oh, wait, we have to play him anyway with the Broncos this year. They didn't get away from him. Ready to Go says Niners haven't won in so long they think regular season ones are as good as Super Bowls. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, because that's all they had to fall back on versus the Rams. But yeah, and it's crazy because those 6 games, 3 or 4 of them came down to 3 points or less. And but yeah, it's just amazing the way it goes. I mean, we roll out of bed. Even the Jeff Fisher Rams can beat the Seahawks, and the 49ers have a hard time with them, even when we're going to the Super Bowl with Harbaugh. And then they give us a hard time, and but then they lose to the Seahawks and the Cardinals. Robert Noah says 41er fans have become the ugly stepchildren of the league. They'll have security issues. Jay Money says, don't forget Rob Havenstein. Yes, Rob Havenstein. I love that guy. Fable JVC says 5 Super Bowls equals 2, top of the food chain, my friends. 5 Super Bowls, but we're in the middle of maybe one of the golden eras of Rams football. So yeah, 5 is more than 2, of course, but we both know that it's not the same franchise. Eddie DeBartolo Jr. is not in those offices making the moves. Carmen Policy is not pulling the strings on the salary cap. But yeah, you guys have a right to be proud, but the LA Rams, between the 2 teams, have won the last 2 Super Bowls. And we still have the team and guys in place that did it. So we'll see. That's why it's good to go back and forth. It's just like the Warriors and the Lakers. I'm a Laker fan. We have 17 championships, and we say the same thing to them. But they're world champions. So what can you say? They have a good argument too. So, but yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. Hold on, let me get this thing going here. But yeah, I mean, it's amazing that we finally broke that streak. Here we go.
In the crowd today, but the Rams came from 10 back. They never panicked. The fans never panicked. And now they're rewarded with a trip to the Super Bowl.
Look at the guy. Look at the sign he tore up.
In the crowd today, but the Rams came from 10 back. They never panicked. The fans never panicked. And now they're rewarded with a trip to the Super Bowl.
There you go, brother. There you go. I mean, it is great to have, like, I'm a Laker fan. Luckily, can't even talk. I'm so excited about my Lakers. At least we won the Super Bowl recently. Now, imagine if we were like, oh, yeah, we won back in 94. And it's a little tough, but yeah, it's good. It's why it's good to go back and forth. We have both ammunitions on both sides. But yeah, let's see. Fable JVC says Rams are starting to become aged vets. Donald will retire soon. Yeah, we've got about 2 more years for sure with Donald, and then we have to rethink things. But with that time will come. Stafford's long in the tooth as well, but quarterbacks are protected now. But it would be interesting. I'm willing to wait. We got about 2 or 3. We got 3 more years that this core group's going to be together, and so I'm willing to wait. But I would love to see how we rebuild our team, because we have a lot of young guys too. We're going into the Super Bowl last year. We're one of the youngest teams in the NFL. Period. Ready to go says Niner fans salty. They paid $500 to watch their team lose. And that, yeah, because the ticket brokers, and see, that's one thing that a lot of people don't realize. Okay, look, the Niner fans, a lot of them, we understand the Rams ticket brokers knew and know, they're not dumb, that there's Niner fans in Southern California. They're not all in Santa Clara, right? They know that because there was no team in Los Angeles for 20 plus years. Okay. The Rams were out of this market. But what they weren't going to do was allow the Niner fans that were out of the city, like Santa Clara and wherever, to get the tickets so easy. They had to work for it in some cases. So they were able to get a block on those tickets for 2 days, I believe. And so the Niner fans were pissed, and they're like, you know what? They're not going to stop me. We're going to go. Woo. Right. They go to ticket brokers and pay 2 or 3 times the amount of money. That's what my guy is saying here. Ready to go. So they pay 2 or 3 times the amount of money so they can get their plans to go to, because they had beat us 6 times in a row. They thought they were going to win. And so they paid the extra money. And then the blackout lifted for the tickets to be sold locally by anyone. And then more people bought them. But so they knew that, but there's a way for the Rams ticket office to troll the Niner fans that were out of state and also make them pay more. So they end up paying double or triple what the ticket prices were, only to end up watching. And the Rams didn't know they were going to win, but they were hoping they were going to win, only to see their team lose. So it was a master troll job. I mean, what else? The ones that live here in Southern California and in LA area, they could still buy tickets. That's fine. They knew that. They're not dumb. But they'll be like, oh, hell no. The ones that are out of the city we're gonna give them a hard time. And they knew they couldn't hold it for a long time, but they did. And some of them a lot of them paid a lot more because they weren't going to be stopped. We'll see. But yeah, so that's why it's funny that the Niner fans don't understand that point, that it was a hell of a troll job by the Rams ticket office. Fable Jeffy says, why would anyone be excited about the Lakers right now? Well, we're always excited because the Lakers will always be back. And I got to give you a little nudge, Fable JVC. Nudge, nudge. Unlike the Niners, the Lakers usually come back and win a championship every couple of years. The Niners, most of their fans that were at SoFi Stadium in the championship game, not all of them, most of them were under 27 years old, and they never even saw a Niners Super Bowl victory. I can tell you that. I can tell you when I'm at the as a season ticket holder, most of them are 23, 24, 26. If they are 27 or 28 or 29, that means they were in diapers. Even if they're 30, they were 3 years old when the Niners last sniffed the NFC Championship and a Super Bowl. Well, excuse me, when they sniffed a Super Bowl. So I can tell you, there's a lot of young Niner fans that never even, and they talk about 5 Super Bowls like they watched them. So that's why it's funny. I get a little kick out of it, but it's fun to go back and forth. Yeah, sometimes I even say, "Hey man, you look like you're 23 years old. What do you know about 5 Super Bowls?" Jay Money says, yeah. So Jay Money says they so hurt over that loss, and they say we have excuses. Yeah, man, that's their Bill Buckner play. If you're familiar with the Red Sox, the poor great major league player Bill Buckner had that ball go through his legs, and the Yankees won, I believe it was. And so that's their Bill Buckner play. They think that because Tart dropped the ball, that's why they lost. Well, they're not. They're forgetting though that Ben Schroenick dropped the touchdown pass in the end zone, and that we missed a field goal, and that Ramsey dropped not 1 but 2 interceptions. So the game goes the way it goes. But that's their Bill Buckner play for the rest of their life. They'll always remember that play, and that sucks. I mean, I understand. I mean, if I was them, I'd feel kind of like that too. But a lot of plays were missed. If we would have got our plays and they got all their plays, we would have won easily, because that's another 7 points. The Ben Schroenick play, we would have got the ball in the red zone with one of the interceptions with Jalen Ramsey, and we could have just been won easily by maybe 10 points. But who knows? As long as we got the W. Redigo says most Niner fans have never seen a live Super Bowl VHS champs. Fayetteville JVC's Lakers are in deep hole. Yeah, but we always figure out a way to get out of it. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not a myopic Laker fan, but I do believe in Ginny Buss. She's not her father, but she's gorgeous and she's amazing. The way she helped us get this last chip in the bubble. Fayetteville JVC's Warriors are going to be dumb at the NBA for the next decade. I don't know about that, man. I mean, they can get injuries because they're little guys, but God bless them. They won 4. With this crew. Fayetteville JV says the Mets won the World Series. Mookie Wilson hit that ball. The Mets. Okay, there you go. The Mets won the World Series that year. Awesome take. Grand Travel, is that birds? Oh, you can hear birds in the background? Grandeur 12, you can hear it? Wow. We do have birds in the living room. Okay, so let's get to the Rams Legend of the Night. The Rams Legend of the Night needs no introduction. The great Jackie Slater played 19 years with the Los Angeles and St. Louis Rams, NFL record. 7-time Pro Bowler, 5-time first or second team All-Pro. Played in the Super Bowl, 1979 NFC champion, Jackie Slater. Amazing player. So let's get into it right now. Another Rams legend.
When you look up consistency in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of Jackie Ray Slater. From his rookie year until his 20th season in 1995, our man Jackie played in 259 games. That's a record of reliability. But here's the kicker. It was all with one team. How rare is that? Consistency, baby. Jackie was a producer. He made stars out of his Rams teammates. Mr. Slater also had some star power of his own. 4 times he was voted National Football League Players Association NFC Offensive Lineman of the Year. He was a first or second team All-Pro 5 times and played in 7 Pro Bowls. To top it all off, in 2001, Jackie Slater was awarded his Hall of Fame Gold Jacket. Looks good on you, big man. Looks good on you.
And that's one thing that we do have in common with the 49ers is we go all the way back though. You know, the Niners, great players. They had a couple, Y.E. Tittle and a couple of players before that, but we go all the way back to 1940s. We were established in 37. Crazy Legs Hirsch, Deacon Dan Towler, um, Bob Waterfield, Norm Van Brocklin, all the way up to now. If you go to the NFL Hall of Fame, it's like a who's who of Rams. I mean, we have quarterbacks, we have great running backs, we have great wide receivers, the fearsome foursome on the defensive line, Jack Youngblood, on and on and on. Amazing, amazing. You can hear my dogs in the background playing. Legends or the Rams franchise is one of the one franchises that can go so far back and have imagine the Rams all-time Madden team. The fearsome foursome, and then you got Jack Youngblood and Aaron Donald, amazing. But okay, let's get back into it. But yeah, Jackie Slater. I saw him when I was at Fry's. I think I said this story before, and I saw this big guy coming towards me. I was going in, he was coming out, and I turned my head. And I go, Jackie. He's all, hey, how you doing? Good, young fella. Hey, what's up, man? I shook his hand. This is a few years ago before COVID. And when Fry's was around over there by Orange County. And I said, man, I got to appreciate you, man. Thank you for everything you do for the Rams. And, he's also an announcer with CBS. And thank you so much. I'm a longtime Ram fan since 79. And I remember his brother, David Hill, was tight end for the LA Rams, and he appreciated it. He's a great guy. And I just want to tell you, thank you, brother. I'll let you go. Thank you so much. And he was nice enough to greet me and everything. At that time, we don't have phones like we do now. It was a few years ago. I would have took a picture with him, but amazing guy. Okay, so let's get back into the chat. Sorry, guys. I get to be a little talkative. Joe, what's up, brother? Joe, cool, brother. What's up, man? How you doing? Thank you for coming in. Ready to go? Says, I wonder what Niner fans talk about when they watch parties. They must be awkward not being able to connect to 35 years. 35-year trophies. Grinder Truff says, yes, I can hear the birds. Yes, the like my guy Adam the Woo. I watch him on YouTube. He says his saying is I lost my train of thought. The Birds director, the bald-headed dude from Universal Pictures. Get back to me in the chat on that. Bald-headed dude, the Birds horror movie. Grander Thompson, legend has it Jack Sears still plays and at a high level. Yeah, he looks like it, man. He's a big guy. Ready to go. Says, Ramita, this is awesome series you have showcasing Rams legends to the younger folks like myself who never seen a lot of these men play. Thank you, Ready to Go. That's what I was thinking and I really appreciate you telling me that, Ready to Go, because even though I'm not an old guy, I was there. I got to tell you how blessed I am. I was around to see Fernando Mania as a Dodger fan. I got to see the 88, 81, 88 Dodgers. I got to see Jim Everett with the Rams, Eric Dickerson in 83, Vince Ferragamo in 79 as a kid, the LA Showtime, the greatest boxing era with Marvin Hagler, Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, and then till now. I think the time that I was born was perfect. And thank you for that, Ready to Go, because that's what I like to say, that my channel is a little different because I can hearken back to when the Rams were here the first time and also to now, because I've been a Ram fan all the way through. So thank you, Ready to Go. I appreciate it, man, because I remember going to those games and seeing these players. And that's why when I say stuff, it has some validity to it because and credibility to it because I saw it. I saw what was going on. And but thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Gil, what's up, brother? He says, hey, Rudy, the month of Fernandez won their last Super Bowl was when the History Channel went on the air the first time. Faye with JV6 is Alabama JM16. Jones Genesis is making fun, making himself feel better to argue back and forth with us. Still traumatized by the loss. You guys are funny. And hold on. Joe says Ramsteados #1. Exactly right, baby. Grander 12 says, unpopular opinion, but when you got O-line guys like Jackie Slater, Bruce Matthews, Anthony Munoz, it's hard to really accept that Tony Baselli gets in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, you can have tears. That's all I can say. He was still a great player, but yeah. Well, look at Trent Williams. Trent Williams is a great offensive lineman. I take nothing away from him, right? He deserves everything. But he got a 99 Madden rating, and God bless him. I'm not hating on him. He is a great player, right? Orlando Pace didn't get that. So what? Stuff like that. But it's a matter of an opinion. People vote for it. I understand exactly what you're saying. Favorite JVCs, remember when we took one of your all-time greats and got the man a Super Bowl ring? Ram fans don't talk about 81. Yeah, the 49ers, God bless the 49ers. They know great players. They always try to get our roster. They got Wendell Tyler, not just one. I'm going to give you some names. Wendell Tyler. If the great Carol Rosenblum didn't pass, that those players would have never went to the Niners. We would have been there to beat them in some championship games, and just like we did this last year. But he passed away, and the woman who shall be nameless took over the team. But you got Wendell Tyler, the great linebacker Hacksaw Reynolds, who saved Joe Montana's bacon in the Super Bowl at the goal line stand. If it wasn't for him, Joe Montana would have had his first loss possibly in the Super Bowl. They ended up getting Kevin Green at one point, and we used to hate the Niners. Isaac Bruce. They're always trying to get former Rams. They have Abucom now. They hate us because they hate us. Meanwhile, we hardly ever get 49er players. So thank you for that tip or reminder. I almost forgot about that. Robert Noah says Los Angeles Rams 1951 NFL champions. That's right, baby. This is the first major sports championship win on the West Coast. That's right. Before the LA Dodgers, before the LA Dodgers and LA Lakers, the Los Angeles Rams 1951 NFL champions were the first team to win in LA, Los Angeles. Joe says, children, LMAO. This guy, I can feel his pain. Fable JVC, Adam the Woo, join us, shall you? Hitchcock, thank you. See, there you go. Brownie points from my guy Fable JVC. Hitchcock will be proud. So back to your comment, Grander 12 about the birds. Hitchcock will be proud. So Adam the Woo is a cool guy on YouTube that I would watch all the time, especially during the pandemic. And he used to go to theme parks and neat places. And now he's a little different now. He used to do more local stuff in Southern California, but he lives in Florida now. But he's got a great channel. Check him out. It's really cool just to watch stuff. But yeah, thank you, Fable JVC. Thank you, man. Joe says he really hurt this JM 617. He's really hurt this JM 617. JM 617. Did I miss something? Hold on. I'm JM 617. I'm looking for JM 617. Hold on. Who is that? And I always forget to highlight you guys' stuff on here. Are you guys talking about Fable? I'm going back and highlighting. I got to remember that I can do that here. That I can highlight your comments, because all you guys have great comments all the time. I got to remember to do that. Robert says Jackie Slater is the architect of the weak side tackle and created a Rams tradition at that position. That's exactly right, baby. Let me put my fan on higher. If you guys can hear my fan, let me know so I can turn it back down. That's exactly right. Ready to go says Joe. He's mad still. He hasn't been able to watch his team and win in his lifetime. At least he has the Warriors, though. Warriors. Grander Charles says, Rudy, you got the era of disco and golden era of funk. Robert says Rams have the most players in the Hall of Fame. Yes, yes, yes. Joe says ready to go. LOL. Right. That's why he's stalking the channel. He can't get over it. Yeah, he's cool. I don't, that's okay for them to come in. I like, he even helped me with the Hitchcock, but yeah, it's okay. I don't mind it. I actually welcome that. Like the one guy, the Packer guy that hasn't been here for a while. I welcome other teams, fans coming here. We're just talking football right now. There's nothing going on. Probably during the season there'll be more. But yeah, it's a Rams chat, but it's fun to go back and forth. Joe says those wins went down the drain. That last game we won, it means nothing. Yep, that's right. James Letzmo, salute. Big dog, what's up, brother? Thank you, James. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Big E. That was before the NFL merger when there was no NFL. Yeah, it was before the NFL merger, but that's also important because if you were a Ram fan back then, I mean, just like if you were a fan of the 1927 Yankees or the Brooklyn Dodgers, those are Super Bowl. Those are NFL championships. That was the championship that was available for the team that you followed. So those are, now it's the Super Bowl. But what if we get in together with the European leagues? What if we have a team in Mexico or wherever that the NFL is always wanting to expand and they call it something else? Are people going to say, oh well, that wasn't the World Championship? That was a Super Bowl, because they might call it officially the World Championship, even though they call that now, but it would be the World Championship if they went to Europe or Mexico. They always want to expand. London. But yeah, so that was the championships that were available. That's why I give props to the Packers and to the Bears. They won championships. That was the championships that were available. And so that is what it is. But everyone has their own opinion on that, but that's my opinion. And if you follow a league at all, I mean, if your great grandpapa was a Packer fan or a Ram fan or a Bear fan, and the team won a championship, I mean, that's the championship. Hey guys, so hold on. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. My lady came and my dogs like to bark for her. Hey, Mrs. I remember when I was 9 years old, a 9-year-old kid following Jack Snow, Roman Gabriel, Lawrence McCutcheon. See, there you go, right there, man. Awesome, brother. That's awesome. Biggie says I met him in person once in Adam the Woo. Oh, he's awesome, man. Adam the Woo. That's awesome. Favorite James says German in Venice is sick. Yeah, I heard he's getting better, but yeah, he couldn't go somewhere. He couldn't go to some bridge in LA, christening or event, and he was upset about it. But yeah, let me know if you guys can hear me. I unmuted it. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. Biggie says, yeah, the Rams wanted back in 1951. That was NFL. Yeah, the Rams won back in 1951, but that was before the merger, and that doesn't equal as a championship. It is a championship. It's called the NFL championship. But yeah, everyone has a right to their opinion, but it is a championship. It's acknowledged by the Rams as an NFL championship. Fable JBC says they can talk about me. I like the attention. Gil says, how do your YouTube fans get to find you this Saturday at UC Irvine? I'm going to go on the 30th. So I will let you guys know where I'm at. And what time we're going to be leaving. Thank you, Gil, I appreciate it, brother. I hope I'll meet you guys there. I can't wait, man. I cannot wait. It's going to be cool, man. I'm hoping to have something for Donald and my guy here, McVeigh. I want to get them on. Maybe they can call in and be on my channel. we'll see what happens. That's my wish for that. I know my channel just started last year. It's only been not even a whole year yet, and I've come a long way. It's been amazing. I couldn't do it without each and every one of you guys. Awesome, but thank you for asking, Gil. I'll be sure to let you guys know what time I'll be there on the 30th for Rams season ticket holder night. It's on the UC Irvine Rams camp practice. Joe says, children, huh? Well, this children sent you back home to watch us play in the Super Bowl. Who babysat you guys while we played? While we played. Rams Nation, some 49 fans are random. We got better. We got better though. Cards own the 49ers. Yeah, man. The last game of the season, we were up on them 17-0, and then they came back with props to them, and then we got the lead again. We took the lead back again, and then we didn't try to go for a first down. We gave them back the ball, but it worked out for us because we sent them loose on the 49ers. I mean the Packers and the Cowboys, but we could have won the last game. So we actually got better this season. The first game we played them in San Francisco. Woods got hurt. OBJ was getting off the plane. He didn't even know any plays yet. Von Miller was hurt more than we thought, and they just beat us. They got us good. Then the next game we had them, but we let them get away, and they came back and won. Great, but that was a different game from the first one, right? Then the championship game, they got a lead, and then we said, "Oh, wait a minute, hold my beer." But that's why it's so fun. The NFL, you never know. Chewy Loco, what's up, brother? He says, Rudy, what's new with our champions rounds? What's up with Odell? Nothing yet on the Odell front. There's rumors that we might try to get Robert Quinn, but it seems like it's a little too rich for our blood. They want it's reported they want a second or third round pick for him, and they'll eat some of the cost, or they take Van Jefferson. No. AMS says, how you rate the Underdog movie? I love it. I love the Underdog movie. It gave me more respect for Mike Martz, even though I think he cost us a Super Bowl against the Patriots. I think if Dick Vermeil was there, even besides the Spygate and all that crap, Dick Vermeil kind of reined him in, and I think Dick Vermeil would have made him do some plays for us to not be behind in that game, and we would have just eventually just overtook the Patriots. But I have more respect for him the way he at first I didn't like the way he was treating spoiler alert, Kurt Warner, but we already know what happened in the end. But I had more respect for him because of that movie, and I know movie takes things a different way sometimes, but if that's the way it worked, I have respect for him for that. But I think he cost us a championship. But I like it. I like that movie. There could be another type of movie like that with the Matthew Stafford story, because he's overcome so much, and his wife had surgery, a brain surgery, and they overcame that as a family, and now he's a Super Bowl champion, and he's still going, possibly a Hall of Famer. In my book, he will be Hall of Famer. He's going to reach 50,000 yards passing to tie Drew Brees as the fastest quarterback to reach that in game one. He just needs 5 more yards. So amazing. James says, Chapa will be the owner. Ram Nation says the 49ers are still hurt because of the NFC Championship game. Yeah, man, they hurt them bad. It really does, because that's a big game, man. Biggie says that would mean the Browns have, they do. What can you do? I mean, are you telling me that Jim Brown wasn't as good as he was because it was before the merger? That's what I'm saying, man. I understand your point, but you could only play. I mean, does the Major League Baseball teams have an asterisk or not count the World Championships in baseball before they allowed before Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier? Do they not count those? That's even worse. But that was a championship available at that time. They even called it the championship. The radio announcers and TV announcers called it the championship. So I don't understand why that wouldn't count. It's not a Super Bowl because they just call that different. They call the Larry O'Brien Trophy the Larry O'Brien Trophy. Now, if they change the name to something else, like the Memorial Kobe Bryant Championship Trophy, let's say, does it mean the Larry O'Brien Trophy doesn't mean anything? You know, there's a lot of points there, but that was the available championship. Yes, it's different because there's more teams in the modern era, but that's what's available. You know, it wasn't easy to win because not everybody won it. The same teams won it. The Browns, the Packers, the Bears, the Rams won it. They almost won it again, but the Browns beat them. in one championship game. Amazing though. It's gotta. To me, it does count. Um, Joe says somebody called 911 that the SoFi Stadium looked like was bleeding. Came out to find out it was just a bunch of whiners walking out crying with with wet red jerseys. Redigo says, "Nah, we don't need to block you. You're just giving Ramilia more views and eyes on his content. Really bad at this trolling thing, buddy." Joe says, "JM 16. Hope nobody block. You love this back and forth conversation. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with back and forth. As long as you guys, don't get personal. That's all." Biggie says, "Super Bowl." Yeah, Super Bowl. I mean, like you can have your opinion. That's cool. But for me, even if the Rams didn't win NFC Championship, they won 2 of them, one in Cleveland. I would still say that because that was a championship available. If your great granddaddy was an NFL fan of a team and they won the championship, are you going to tell him, "Hey, grandpops, that didn't even count"? Yes, it's different now because of the money and everything, but in the teams and the merger, but it's a championship. Grand Trump, yes, we can hear you. Good, thank you. I figured you could. Fable JVC says number 6 is coming to the Bay real soon. Go Niners. I'm out. Peace, Rams suck. Well, I wouldn't hold my breath though on that, Fable JVC. You got an inexperienced quarterback. Lone Fox 150 says, "Look forward to meeting you, Rudy." Me too, brother. Thank you so much. Joe says, "JM16, what's your Niner channel you go on?" Ready to go says, "Joe, there will be tons of Niner fans at the Rams training camp because they are starving to see a real team on the field." I was born in Missouri. Biggie says, "I was born in Missouri, so I have every single intent to be a Chiefs fan and a Rams fan." That's awesome, Biggie. That's awesome, brother. Stan the Ram fan says, "San Francisco 49ers chupa." Jay Money says, "They better not give up Van Jefferson for Quinn. That would be a horrible trade-off." Yeah, I don't think they will. I really don't. Arthur says, "Stafford movie, that would be dope, Rudy." I do too, man. He's been through so much, and they still try to disrespect him, God bless Matthew Stafford. Arthur says he went through so much and he got redemption. And that's exactly right, man. It wasn't his fault where he was traded to or drafted, and then he tried to stay. Other guys retired, and they wanted to put it at his feet. No, Steve Young played for the Bucks. Nobody ever said, "Hey, what did he win with the Bucks?" He wasn't there that long, but if he would have stayed with the Bucks, what would he have won? I mean, as it is with the 49ers, with that great team, he still needed to get Deion Sanders to get over the hump, and then he just got 1 Super Bowl as a starter. Arthur says, "Great story." Yep, man, that would be awesome. Stan the Ram says, "49ers vagabundos." Biggie says, I get it. The Rams have 2 Super Bowls and the Browns have 0. The Rams have 2 Super Bowls and 2 NFL championships, 4-time NFL champions. One in Cleveland, 1945, and one in Los Angeles, 1951. And the reason why the 1951 championship is so important as well, Biggie, in Los Angeles, is because it is the first championship period by a pro franchise in Los Angeles. The other reason is because the Rams were the first team to have Black African American players in the NFL with Rudy Strode and Kenny Washington from UCLA, and they were on that team. They broke the color barrier in the NFL a year before Jackie Robinson broke it with the LA Dodgers. Chuleco says, I was having lunch earlier and I was sporting my Rams Super Bowl champion shirt, and out of nowhere this dude jumps out and with his excuse me, and out of nowhere this dude jumps out of his booth yelling at me, "Go Niners!" I replied, "Who are the champions?" That's funny. That's why it's fun, man. Like when I go to Disneyland, the Rams had the parade for Aaron Donald and to give respect to the world champions, Aaron Donald and Cooper Kupp and Stafford. They had a little mini parade at Disneyland, and I was there as a dream key holder. And so whenever I see 49er fans or Raider fans, I say, "Hey, welcome to the Rams second house." And this one guy goes, "Oh, I had my Rams shirt on." and then he looks at me, I go, "Yeah, because we had a second parade here." He just shakes his head laughing. That's awesome. Stan the Ramfan says, y'all stadium is cheap and busted. Yeah, man, that's a horrible stadium. Golly. Grand Trust, I see you're saying, Rudy, if Super Bowl wins only count, then the stats for the player before that don't count either. That's exactly right. I mean, isn't that crazy? I understand people's point about Super Bowls are better because of the merger and stuff. I understand that, but whatever was available was available. I mean, golly, look at the baseball championships. There was no African-American players on some of the baseball championships. Do they not count those? It's different. It's not a merger, but they didn't have those players in there. You know, they count those. If they can count that, then they can count these, you know, especially the Rams one, because at least the Rams one, the 1951 one was with African-American players. Rams Nations, the Cards fans are awful. Joseph, what's up, brother? God is great. Yes, brother. Exactly right. God is good. The great Ram in the sky. Biggie says, I don't think Rams have an actual stadium. I think it's Billionaire's Wonderland. It's not an actual stadium. No, it's one of the greatest stadiums in pro sports, man. I love it. It's an awesome stadium, state of the art, and it's like a canopy. You get it's covered canopy, but you get like the air comes in and keeps you cool. It's an awesome stadium. Joe says, Debo Samuel don't even want to be a Niner anymore. LOL. Jimmy G wants to pack it up too. Trey leaving. Trey Lance to. Okay, here let me do this over. Joe says Debo Samuel don't want to be a Niners with the Niners anymore. LOL. Jimmy G wants to pack up too. Leaving Trey Lance to carry the team on his back. Will he be able to do that? I don't think so, man. I think he'll be a good quarterback with Shanahan there, but I don't think he's going to be what they think he's going to be. Arthur says, I bet Stafford would have had more than one if it wasn't for the Detroit Lions, honestly, including 2019 Super Bowl also. Yeah, man, if they would have had good ownership, whenever they had good players with Stafford, they got to the playoffs. But, you know, if you're not good, the better team beats you in the playoffs. Ask Aaron Rodgers. He lives for the regular season and then loses in the first round for 10 years. Rams Nation says the media are just hating on us. They just like kissing Tom Brady's ass. That's right, exactly right. And they're puckering up pretty good for Josh Allen, even though I like him and the Charger quarterback. Arthur, I said it before. He's good enough to be a top 5 QB. Me too, man. Me too. Arthur says, screw the haters. Exactly right. Joseph Biggie, LOL, another hater. Yep. Ram Nation says, Arthur, you always welcome to my guy. Let's go Rams. Yes, Arthur is an awesome Steeler fan. Check out his channel. Great guy. And he's my Laker brother, too. He's a Laker fan. Awesome guy. Arthur says, Robert Woods also and Andrew Whitworth. Yep, love those guys. I wish we could have kept Robert Woods, but I love what Allen Robinson brings. Arthur says, props to all them guys. Yep. Biggie says, I've been to the Rams Stadium many times, and I had season tickets last year. I don't hate the Rams. I just think differently in championship. No, that's okay. There's nothing wrong, Biggie. Don't get me wrong. You have a right to your opinion, but I don't agree with it. But that's fine. I just say that because that's what I believe in. That's what I believe because you have to. You have a pro franchise, a pro league, right? And you have a division, you have playoffs, and then you have championships, and then whoever wins is the champion. So then why do you say, oh, that doesn't count? But that's okay. If that's your opinion, there's nothing I can say. I'm just giving you my take. That's really what I'm doing. I'm not trying to convince you. I'm just saying, giving you my point of view. But don't worry. Nobody can ever, I don't want anyone to ever think they can't have their opinion. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not here trying to overtake your opinion on stuff like that. It's that's your opinion, and I just think I go with it a little differently. So that's all. But that's okay if you think that way. There's nothing wrong with that, man. It's fine. Joseph says, "Whose house? Rams' house." That's exactly right. Friendly reminder to all the wonderful viewers. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Helps the algorithm for the RAMILIA Sports Report much appreciated. Thank you, guys. Yes, exactly right. Arthur says, Rams Nation, thank you, bro. Really appreciate it. That's great. Say it, Ramilators. Yeah, my dogs are going crazy. Rams Nation says, the 49ers Stadium is trash and awful. You know what? And I'm not saying it because I'm a Rams fan. It's a horrible stadium, man. It's a brand new stadium, a few years, not brand new, but it's not too old. And it's so hot. And matter of fact, on that note, here, hold on. I have too much fun doing this stuff. You know, hold on. Where'd I go? Where did I go?
It's another game, another empty stadium. The 49ers struggling to put people in those seats.
Yeah, is it the team, the new location? People have a lot of opinions as to what's going wrong. KPI X5's Andrea Nakano live outside of Levi's trying to make some sense of it all. Andrea?
Yeah, Veronica and Alan, I was here for opening day, and you could feel the excitement of a new season under new head coach Kyle Shanahan. Now you see these pictures with empty seats, and it makes you wonder if the faithful are not so faithful after all. But these pictures may not be telling the whole story.
Beautiful weather in Northern California.
Sunday was a perfect day to head out to Levi Stadium for a football game between the 49ers and the Cardinals. So what's up with all these empty seats?
There you go. Oh man, you guys make me have so much fun on this, man. But that's why I get a kick out of it. Like I said, I have that locked and loaded on my channel now. Along with
cannot play with them, cannot win with them, cannot coach with them, can't do it. I want winners.
Along with this.
Coming from behind to win the NFC Championship and a ticket to the Super Bowl. The Los Angeles Rams are on their way, and fans couldn't be more excited.
It's beautiful, baby. That's what it's all about. Rams, baby. Rams house. Who's house? Rams house. Long-time Ram fan. Let's go, Rams.
From the hugs in the stands to the dancing in the courtyard, SoFi Stadium exploded with excitement. The hometown Rams sending their Golden State rivals, the 49ers, back to San Francisco without the title.
Woo! I still haven't made my video yet. I have all the videos of the Niner fans walking down the escalator quietly into the night. But yeah, I like I said, I this channel, I hope you guys are enjoying it too. It's so great. Right now is a slow period for the NFL. For us as fans, we're waiting for OBJ. It's a slow period. We don't want any more injuries, but thank you guys. And as a content creator, a new content creator, I thank you guys for, we just want to have fun, and it's nice to be on the winning side, right? We had our fill of the Jeff Fisher era. It's one of the golden ages of Rams football. And so, we're going to just enjoy it, and I'm going to enjoy it, so amazing. Stan Ryan says Stafford embarrassed the media and broke hearts, and they still hurt no matter what. Now Dak is on the clock, Super Bowl bust. Yeah, man. He's been underachieving. Excuse me. Biggie says, call Shannon. It's just a big, huge choker. He choked in the Super Bowl 51 and 54, and I don't like him. Joe says, Biggie, you want to tour SoFi Stadium? It's awesome, man. SoFi Stadium's awesome. Arthur says, and I wish Robert Woods the best over there in Tennessee. Me too. I hope they use him right. He is another great receiver. I love Robert Woods. He's a Super Bowl champion. I'm glad we were able to get him the chip too. And they actually helped him find a good team to go to. The Rams didn't throw him to the Siberia. They helped him. He says, I love the Rams. It's just I follow other teams. That's good too, And my guy Biggie, he's also a fan of other teams. He follows other teams too, and that's okay. Everyone has their own things, but he's a member of the RAMILIA. To each their own. That's okay. I appreciate you being here, Biggie, brother. Thank you. And never anyone ever be afraid to give me your opinion on something, or if you disagree with me, it's okay. This is my show, but I don't know it all. Sometimes I come across like that. No, I'm just kidding. But everyone's opinion is wanted here, and I appreciate it. Biggie, thank you, brother. Joe says Arthur, Titans are a good team. He's in a good place. Big respect to Woods. Exactly right. Arthur's facts, Joe. Yep. Send the Ram fan says I only love the Rams. I hate everyone else getting old. I guess that's who I am too. I appreciate, like, when the Rams traded Jim Everett, I would watch Jim Everett play other teams, and then when we played him, I was hoping he had a good game against us, but we won. And then I back then I used to watch like John Elway play and Dan Marino, and besides, there were my other favorite quarterbacks that weren't Rams, but not a team, but I like the quarterbacks. I like to see them play. Rams Nation says the 49ers are really, really poor to pay their wide receiver. Yeah, man, they screwed up too, because they're gonna have to pay more now that all these guys got their contracts. Joe says, LOL, empty seats. No wonder they came to our stadium. Now it makes sense. Arthur says, crying emoji. Jennifer says, put horns on my coffin and party, y'all. Rams for life and after. Exactly right, brother. Biggie says, I love that game. I was there with my friend. That's awesome, Biggie. God bless you. Then the Ram fan says, laughing emoji number 1. Ram Nation, it's a blessing to be clown 49er fans. Just go bye 49er fans. Yeah, man. We have that always, and that's always going to be there for us. Joe says, we need OBJ. I hope they don't pass it on. Me too, man. I want him back. Chewy Lucas says, love these videos. I watch them almost every night. That's exactly right, man. Me too. Grinder Trust, the Media Sports Report, 0 swearing, 0 nudity, 5% sugar, 9% talent. Thank you, brother. Jay Money says it's gonna be a fun new season. Yeah, man. Our journey too is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be our defense is gonna be amazing. I cannot wait for us to get it going. I cannot wait. It's gonna be awesome. Hold on.
It was a great game. I knew whoever was going to have the ball last would win, but it was a good game. The Rams deserved to win. It was a good game.
We played our hearts out, and that's all I can ask for. And I love my team, and they played good, and I'm proud of them.
Congratulations to the Rams. They played a hell of a game, man. Good game. I'm a Niners fan through and through, though.
California, NFC West, best division ever. Come on. Bengals, you better watch out, man. You guys have nothing. You have nothing in the California.
It's so exciting, not the Niners, but I'm still going to root for LA.
Just like a roller coaster of emotions. And it was so nice to be around the whole crowd celebrating in LA.
We gave them a hell of a game. Hell of a game.
We came from South Dakota. Unfortunately, we lost. We did go to
learn how to run
and catch, but we did go to Wisconsin. We won. That's why we're here. But that's okay. My feelings are not hurt. Congratulations. Maybe next time.
What message do you have for the Bengals?
Good luck. You're going to need
it. See, so there are some good Niner fans. I knew there was, but some of the guys were saying, "Yeah, we're going to root for the Rams," so I had to show that too, because I'm not going to be one way. But the loud, obnoxious ones are the ones that I like to kid. But yeah, so there you go. So there you go right there. So there are some good Niner fans out there. There were some on that video, and that's why I wanted to show that. So, awesome. Joe says, JM, this whole time I thought you guys are too much. Rams Nation says the 49ers fans, for the 49er fans, the 49er fans rent. Hold on. The 49ers fan are renting the NFC Championship game. Thanks, y'all. And they help fill up our lake with the tears of the sorrow of losing. Biggie says next time have not at all. Stan the Ram fan says Chuck Knox got screwed. Should have been at least one. Knox had the best Rams teams besides McVay. Ground Chuck. Rams Nation says, I never meant to say pay our rent. I meant to say pay our rent. Yeah. They buy the concessions, and then some of them. Hold on, let me show you guys something. I always get a crack at I crack up at this. Some of them want to join the RAMILIA. They probably left with the Rams jersey. Who knows? Oops. Grander Trout says, "Hey, that looked like Jay in the Bay in the back with the mask. I wonder if he was at that game. I don't think he was. Joe says, LOL. Who was he? Was he really pissed? Not the tomatoes." Biggie said there are some good Niner fans, but I've met a lot of Niner fans, including my family. Most of them are. There are some good Niner fans, and I've met a lot of Niner fans, including my own family. Most of my family are all Niner fans. Oh, okay. Yeah, there are good ones too. A lot of them go to SoFi talking the smack, but they were quiet leaving. Jay Money says even Debo was rooting for the Rams in the Super Bowl when they had asked him. Yeah, I saw that too. Maybe I'll put that video here too on my thing. That's a great point, Jay Money. Jay Money says that hurt the Niner fans a lot. Yeah, man. It sucks to lose a game like that. Just to be frank, if it would have been us, oh man, oh hell no. Imagine they win the Super Bowl in our place. No, that ain't gonna happen. So anyway, I'm going to call it a night, guys. Thank you so much for the support coming on my channel. Hopefully we'll get more news and information about OBJ. I'm still holding hopes out there. I'm not holding my breath though because he's hurt. We'll see what happens. But thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't hit the like button on your way out, and if you haven't subscribed, thank you guys for coming in. I love each and every one of you guys. And as we always say, may the RAMILIA be with you. And Ramulators, mount up.
This is the moment we've all been waiting for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Rams fans, let's get ready to rumble!
Mount up.